What's going on, guys? Justin, aka Straight Hacks, here for week 4 of the MDL. This week we are taking on the Apopka Appletuns and their team, which consists of Landorus, Weavile, Heatran, Superior, Hatterene, Slowbro, Terra Cleavor, Terra Weezing, and Hariyama. And let me show you what we're bringing this week to take them on. First up, we have our Keldeo again, another choice specs set this week. Does a lot of damage. 56 HP, 252 in special attack, 200 in speed with a timid nature. Surf, Secret Sword, Air Slash, and Flip Turn. This pretty much hits everything on their team. The Surf resists are the Superior and the Slowbro. Secret Sword is there for Weavile, Heatran. Heatran also obviously gets hit by the Surf. And then Air Slash for the Superior, just in case we need it, and then we can Flip Turn on the Slowbro if needed. Next up, we have our Ogerpon Heart's Flame, 72 EVs in HP, 252 attack, 184 speed with a jolly nature. We're rocking Ivy Cudgel, Power Whip, Stomping Tantrum, and U-Turn this week. Ivy Cudgel hits pretty much everything on his team except for Slowbro, at least neutrally. And then with Heatran, typically, obviously, it would be immune to fire because of its Flash Fire ability, but with our Mold Breaker, we're able to hit it. So I would probably Stomping Tantrum as well, just in case, but that way we don't have to worry about like an Air Balloon or a Stomping Tantrum. We can just hit it with Ivy Cudgel. Our third team member is going to be our Terra Fighting Azelf this week, holding the Life Orb. 16 in HP, 252 special attack, and 240 in speed with the timid nature. Psychic, Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, and Nasty Plot this week with the Levitate ability. I figured between hitting Psychic to pretty much everything except like Weavile and Hatterene and Slowbro, Terra Blast can help take out the Weavile, and Terra Fighting will help us live any dark type hits they want to go for. And then Shadow Ball will be able to take out the Slowbro and the Hatterene. And then the +2 especially. Our fourth team member is going to be the debut of Slitherwing this week. 248 HP, 252 in attack, and 8 in speed for the EVs with the Adamant nature. We're running protective pads this week in case of like a defensive Heatran. We don't want to get burned. So making sure we don't make contact if it's Flame Body. We have First Impression, Close Combat, and Headbutt U-Turn with the Photosynthesis ability. First Impression looks good here. They have a lot of things that weak to bug between the Weavile, the Superior, and the Slowbro. Hatterene's neutral. But just being able to come in and First Impression something to do a lot of damage. Close Combat, we'll be able to hit the Heatran hard, as well as even the Cleavor, the Weavile. And then Zen Headbutt's there for the Weezing, if it's defensive Weezing, and a U-Turn so that we can get in and out and do some damage. We have our Assault Vest Cyclizar this week, 248 HP, 68 attack, and 192 in speed with a jolly nature. We're running Aqua Tail, Ice Spinner, Rapid Spin, U-Turn with the Regenerator ability. A little bit of a weird moveset this week. U-Turn, obviously, to get in and out and get our Regenerator back. Rapid Spin to clear hazards. Aqua Tail to hit the Heatran, and then Ice Spinner to hit the Landorus and the Superior. It's not really meant to do damage, so I'm probably not going to be clicking Aqua Tail or Ice Spinner a lot. It's probably going to be mostly U-Turn. But that's or Rapid Spin if they do put up rocks, because they do have Cleavor, which I could see is like a lead with the Stone Axe. That way, and we can come in and get rid of the rocks later. And our last but not least is our Swampert, another Assault Vest this week. We have two because the threats of like Landorus and Heatran Superior all a lot of special damage. So 248 HP, 136 attack, and 124 def EVs with the Adamant nature. Earthquake, Ice Punch, Flip Turn, Stealth Rock with the Torrent ability. A little bit of a different spread this week. That's because at this point in our EVs with 136 attack and an Adamant nature, we're guaranteed to OHKO the Landorus with no bulk with our Ice Punch. But that's kind of just what that's for. And then we also are, if they're max special attack, like say Choice Scarf, we will take 3 Earth powers before going down. That way we can come in, live one on the switch in, and live another, and still KO it back with Ice Punch. That's going to be the team we're bringing this week. And I'll see you guys for the battle. We're back for the battle. Okay, let me see here. What do I want to lead? Debating leading Slitherwing. I could see a Cleavor lead here. Terra Grass and the Cleavor. Okay. I want to lead Slitherwing. Their Terra Water on the Weezing and Grass on the Cleavor. Probably to be able to hit the Swampert is my guess. I'm just going to lead the Slitherwing and probably just click U-turn or First Impression depending on what's in front of us. Let's see, what is their lead here? Cleavor, okay. It is what I thought it would be. So they're probably just going to get their rocks up with the Stone Axe. I'm just going to U-turn. Let me put up the HP bar up. Here's going to Stone Axe. That's a lot. They're putting me down to 51. They brought me down to 14%. I did like almost 90%. 86%. Is it banded? Yeah, that's like in the range of band. Like Jolly Band. Okay, I mean I can just go Keldeo then. Let's just go Keldeo. Like Adamant Scarf never does that much. So, oh, HP bar is a little high. Oh shit. Why can't I move it? Okay, there we go. Anyways, so we just did about 50% with the U-turn. I kind of just want to flip turn because I think they're going to switch. Like, even if they don't, they can't get more rocks up, so he's going to draw. Let's draw. Okay. I also thought he might Terra Grass there. They go Hatterene. Okay. Don't do much, but not really expecting to do much with that. I could just go Ogre Pond. I'm just gonna go Ogre Pond here. Unfortunately, I can't switch in this thing too many times because of the rocks. There are leftovers, good to know. Forgot to write down our team, hold on. So I have... they have Weavile, Evil, Landers, Hatterene, Weezing, and Slowbro. Okay. I'm just gonna Ivy Cudgel here. Okay, you stay in. Okay, we do a good chunk there. They're gonna nuzzle. Okay, they're gonna slow us down. We should still be faster though, So as long as we don't get paralyzed, we can take this out here. If they stay in, do I think they're gonna stay in? Maybe not. I think they could try to go to Slowbro, so I'm sure to Power Whip. I don't think it makes sense for them to go to Wheezing here. But let's find out. They stay in, but we miss. Okay, so hindsight, should have just Ivy Cudgeled there. That's alright though. That's what I'm gonna do this time. And I get paralyzed. Okay, lovely. KO's Ogre Pawn with Sight. Alright, well that's not great for me. I don't want to get nuzzled on Azelf. If we're assuming it's Spadef to take on Keldeo, really? So Ivy Cudgel did about, maybe more, a little bit more than I thought it would. Even if they're max Spadef, Surf does over 50% every time, and I think they're under 50%, so. So even if it's like sassy max Spadef, this should always kill. Cool, okay. Keldeo KO's hat with Surf. Okay. Slowbro comes out. Okay. That makes sense. I think I just go Cyclizar here and just U-turn. Oh, I could Rapid Spin. I'll probably do that. They don't have a ghost, so. Be just a Psychic here, probably. With my AV, they shouldn't do that much. Oh, it does a little bit of a chunk. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin though. We'll get rid of their rocks and make my Slitherwing be able to come in again. And not take 12%. Considering I'm at like 14. We do get rid of the rocks. Red card us out. Okay. Does it not get rid of the rocks if we get hit with a red card? Okay, it does. He's gonna Ice Beam. That's fine. I'm just gonna flip turn. Thankfully it didn't bring us into like Slither. Alright, what do I want to do here? I'm feeling he just Psychics, probably. How much does that do to me? As of like Slowbro, oops. Slowbro, like Psychic, if it's like probably not very offensive. 22 to 26. I think I'm just gonna go Swampert here. He could just switch out. He's just gonna Psychic. Or no, he switched out the first one. Okay. He just Psychics. I think I just maybe I just flip turn because I don't know if he's just gonna stay. He's just gonna stay in again. Okay. I think I can just go Azelf here. See if he just Psychics again. Maybe he tries to Scald this time. Slacks off. Oh, perfect. We get in to our Azelf for free. And I'm just gonna get a Nasty Plot up. I don't want to Terra yet. He's gonna Surf. Oh, that did a lot. That brought me down to 90. That did 69%. Oh, this is like max special attack. Like modest. Okay. It's not exactly what I was expecting. But in that case, actually, in that case, Shadow Ball should always kill at +2. Sweet. Okay. Azelf KO's Slow Bro with Shadow Ball. If he goes Lando, he's definitely Scarf. If he goes Weavile, I Terra on it. Even though it probably still kills me regardless. Because Weavile is always faster than me. Landorus. Okay, so it's most definitely Scarf Landorus, I think. Because you would not come into this against an Azelf that's faster than you if you're not Scarf. That being said, do I need to let Azelf go? I think letting Azelf go down is fine here. I guess I just Terra, because I can't Terra anything else anyway. And if he's not Scarf, then this will hurt, right? Yeah, he's okay. This KOs me. Lando KOs Azelf with Sludge Wave. Okay. However, this kind of allows me to go into Keldeo pretty much free. And he's running out of things to switch in on me here, so I'm just gonna Surf. He's gonna withdraw. Okay, we do enough to Weezing where even if he Terra's water here, we will still take it out. Keldeo KOs Weezing with Surf. Maybe back out into Lando for like, it has like Psychic probably. I'd imagine would be the play here. Because Cleavor comes in, dies. Weavile comes in, dies. I guess Cleavor could Terra Grass, but I don't even know if it lives. Weavile's gonna come in. Are you Sash, maybe? What does Weavile get to hit me? Like, I know it's faster than me. Psycho Cut, I guess. Does that kill me from, like, a banded Weavile? It's banded with, like, Psycho Cut. I'd imagine that kills me, right? Yeah, I mean, Banded Psycho Cut would kill me. But it doesn't kill me if they're not banded. So, let's see if they brought it. They're gonna Swords Dance. Okay, they must be Sash here. Yeah, they're Sashed. Now, there's like +2. +2 knocks me out. But only if they have Psycho Cut. Do we think they brought Psycho Cut? I think I scout by sacking the Slitherwing here. Does it just tell me if they have Psycho Cut? No, they brought Triple Axle. +2 Triple Axle should never kill my Keldeo. Unless they're adamant. And even then they'd need a max roll. Maybe I scare them with a Vacuum Wave here. Really, I should have just tried to stay in and take that, because I could have just First Impressioned. Sweet. Okay, we live here. And we can't miss Surf, so Keldeo KOs Weavile with Surf. Okay. Cleaver. But like, why? Does Cleaver get priority? Does Cleaver get a Cellar Rock? No. Doesn't get First Impression. It gets Vacuum Wave? Do you have Vacuum Wave here? To be honest, I don't need Keldeo to Sear, so he's gonna Terra Grass. You live? Where are you at? No, you do not live. Okay. Keldeo KOs Cleavor with Surf. I think I have to save Diff here. Or, I don't have to. I think I should save Diff here. Because this Landers can never knock out my Swampert without a crit. As we go 304 down to 190, and as long as you don't get a Spit F drop here. Okay. And we should always kill with an Ice Punch. Nice. Alright, Swampert KOs Lando with Ice Punch. And that's going to have us pick up a 3-0 victory. Another one. Another big win for us this season. Good GG's, and I will see you guys in the next one.